Greetings, members, one and all of the Salivation Nation. It is Sunday night, and we are live and, in effect, moments before the markets open. We are going to answer just a few comments before they do because it takes a little while, about 2 minutes to propagate over at Kitco's website. But we will get there momentarily. I hope everybody is doing well and enjoying the weekend when we had some pretty big dips. Will the silver and gold markets move up? I don't know. I should have done a poll, but I didn't do one because I really don't know what price target to ask you what is going to happen with silver. But nonetheless, silver is kind of the one metal we're kind of watching here. But nonetheless, I might think about a poll here momentarily. And, well, let me just do it right now. We got a little bit of time here before the markets open. It's going to be a very simple one. Let's see here. All right, very simple. Will silver recapture $54 an ounce by this Friday? Because we did see $54 this past week. Will we get there again for a triple thrash threat? Yes, indeed, a triple top instead of the double. Who knows? We'll see. I kind of doubt that's going to happen, but we'll see here. Good to see you guys. Let's answer a few comments here from a couple of days here. We've got this from Brian Zaskos, stacking paper till the huge dipper. Will it happen? I have no idea, but it'll be ready when it does. All right, there you go. You'll be ready. Stacking paper. Well, I like to stack physical myself. SZYGY, the paper market as well. Luckily, my silver is still worth its weight in silver. That's exactly right. That's the value proposition that it has, indeed, for sure. And we've got this from F37 Metal. It says, I'm holding tight to my stack. There you go. He's got the diamond fist going on there. And just building up my dry powder. I want to see what Black Friday brings for precious metals. I'll be keeping an eye open. Yes, indeed. The true savings on Black Friday will be a dip in the markets, really. Other than that, there may not be much. But good to see you guys. All right. Let's slurp some coffee. As the witching hour is now here. And let's see what the markets are going to be telling us here. Boom shalaka. They are open and they are up. They've opened up slightly. So there it is. Silver holding on to $50 an ounce, comfortably above there. So there it is, up 0.05%. Gold is up $1.20 right now. So that's the opening markets. We're going to keep an eye on this. It's interesting. I think it'd be fascinating to see if we can hold on to $50 through the week. So yes, indeed, I think that might have even been a better question. But so far, 62% of you feel that silver is going to hold on and climb back up to $54 an ounce. So we'll see. So this is quite telling to see what the sentiment is. You guys have been right, I think more than wrong in terms of the poll questions here. So there you go. All right. Very good. So let's get back. Okay, now look at this. In a turnabout, it seems the markets have taken a downward turn here tonight. Gold is down $2 to $4,080.40. Now it's up 70 cents. Silver is down 11 cents to $50.49 tonight. In the Asian markets, platinum and palladium are both down 3. So there it is. That's what we've got happening here right now with the precious metals markets, live and in effect for sure. We're going to keep an eye on those as we get and answer some more of your comments. But I want to welcome all of you guys here. Thank you. If you do partake in the poll, if you don't mind tossing a thumbs up my way in the comments, I'd appreciate that very much. It would mean not the world to me, but it would mean a whole hemisphere. That's a whole half of the world if you were to press that thumbs up button. Yes, indeed. And we've got this here from B.R. Williams. Digital currency can be divided into the smallest fraction of a cent. So there's no need to mint the coins anymore. That's true, unless for those that are unbanked. But there's no need to mint the coins anymore precisely because there's enough of them out there, 300 million of them. There's no shortage of cents out there for sure. All right, very good. And we've got this from Leon Lacey. It says this, Sal, they are downgrading the other currencies to make the dollar look stronger. We gave them $20 billion to Argentina, and South Korea is going to be downgrading their dollar. Japan downgraded the dollar. All those make us look better. To European dollar just went down, so they France and also Germany. It's a bunch of smoke screen. Yes, sad to see. Yes, a lot of going on for sure. Yes, indeed. Thank you guys for the thumbs up. Good to see you. Glad, appreciate you all being here. A good crowd with us tonight as we watch these markets open. I'm going to answer another few comments. I'm going to get right back to the live and see what we've got here with the numbers, with the markets. We're going to look at them here shortly. I just bought a pair of sterling silver candlesticks today, $20. They're about an ounce when clean. I'm sitting on my rounds. Nice. Congratulations. Nice to get a little bit of different type of silver. I got a little bit of it too. Bought a fork and a spoon. Pretty cool. Never was born with a silver spoon in my mouth, but I can eat with one now. It's pretty nice. All right. Hobo Bill, the SmackDown cometh. Keep stacking. Well, we might see it here tonight too, but we'll see. We keep on stacking through the dips. Yes, indeed. It is quite possible it may fall further. 2025 proof sets are going for over $150 on eBay. I heard about that. I don't know why they stopped producing them and the silver proof sets. They're going for crazy money, $400 I think for the silver proof sets. It's insane in the membrane. All right. Robert says, my gut says need silver to hit $45 by Christmas. Need to fill the upper jump. All right. It could happen. We'll see. Bill 457, Friday SmackDown, Thursday SmackDown. Silver's up and all around. It sure is. Speaking of it, let's see what's happening right now. Silver has fallen double what it was earlier. It was down 11 cents earlier. Now it's down 22 whole cents to $50.38. We may have a tough time holding on to $50 tonight. I would love to see it stay above 50 for the whole week. But we may have a struggle here. Gold down $2.40 tonight to $4,080.30. Platinum is down $9 and palladium is down $10 tonight. Now it's $9, but there it is. The numbers are moving around a little bit here, but they are down tonight. So we could expect a down market, but hey, it may still mean, who knows, we may still see silver reach $54 again. And most of you feel that's going to be the case that are partaking in my poll tonight. Yes, indeed. 59% of you believe that's going to happen. We'll see. All right. But I think it would be very interesting if we could hold on to $50 silver for the whole week. I think that would be quite telling. All right, Steve C. Yes, cent, dadgummit. That's right. Well, you like the word cent. That's the real name for it. Still buying bi-weekly. All right, there's Kevin Hickey's doing some dollar cost averaging. I'm buying every other week. Very, very good. Or no, maybe that's twice a week, actually. Sounds like it. But anyways, yes, good to see you guys. All right. And glad to see all of you here. Dennis Niemeyer's here. Littlefoot is here. Cybercurrent Twitcher. C130 is here. Good to see you. Oh, yeah. Let's see. Okay. Good crowd tonight here. I'm down with the precious metals. Yes, indeed. The cat is here, too. Yes, wild markets tonight here. Watching them. Seeing if we can see silver hold on to $50 tonight. It's going to be a struggle, though. If it keeps going down, we'll get to that here in just a moment. We have got this from Dennis Niemeyer. Silver to the moon, Alice, by the dips. That's right, exactly. From Summit Metals, a channel sponsor. Check them out by clicking on the link in the description below. Great company, great customer service, fast shipping. Brian Zacoso says, anything to make money. Yes, well, they're trying to save money here now. Michael K. with the first act of kindness with a super chat. Thank you so much. Very kind of you, Michael K. Appreciate that. And Silver Honda is here. Mrs. Silver Honda wants to make whoopee on the dryer spin cycle. I'm a minute man, but I'll be back in 2 minutes to continue to watch a great stream. All right. Very good. So we'll have a minute to spare. He'll be here to prepare to pull himself together after the great and lovely Mrs. Silver Honda. All right, there you go. Very good. All right, let's take a look here what the markets are doing. The markets indeed are moving. Silver is now down only 6 cents, and gold is up 30 cents. So they're moving around a little bit. They will settle here momentarily. That's what usually happens. But yes, indeed, silver down 21. Silver now up 21 cents tonight. There you go. Look at that. Gold up $6.10. So it's a little bit all over the place here. but up 21 cents. We did see it fall to 22 cents earlier, but now it's $50.80. Platinum is down 4, and palladium is down 8. Gold up $6.10. This is interesting. Yes, indeed. To see these markets move like this is pretty wild. Up, down 22, 21 cents. Man, it's a pretty exciting night. We'll see what happens here. That's a pretty big jump. Crazy. I'm going to keep an eye on it. We're going to come back here in a momentarily, but look at this thing watching and this stuff move. We may see them settle higher and start to rebound from the losses that they saw Thursday and Friday of last week. So we'll see there. All right. Okay. Yes, volatility is a new usual. That's right, Michael K. You're right about that. All right, let's see here. Okay, we've got this from a super grade 78. Told his wife that I'm trying to be the Sal of our family and trying to keep ahead of the markets with knowledge to see what's coming. So far, so good. My wife says, thanks, I found you. From us to you, we value your insight. Have a happy life and help others as you know, as I know you do. Well, thank you. That's very kind of you, super great. I'm honored and humbled. Give your wife all my best, and I appreciate you so much. It means a lot to me, and I appreciate you taking the time to watch and for your encouraging words. And Pamela Rice is here. She's cooking for us. She's having dinner for all of us. Nice. She's making a big plate. Thank you. Good to see Pamela Rice. Good to see you. Always appreciate you. And we've got the Silver Sleuth says, in my opinion, the mint should make collector edition sense, and they will. It's not an opinion. They're going to do it. Make them 5 cents and sell them for amount of money. Giant Eagle was giving 2 cents per penny as a gift card recently. Interesting. Well, they will make them for a collector for mint and proof sets. That will not stop. Yes, indeed. All right. All right. Yeah, let's see here. Good to see Neil K is here. Zix Road is here with us. Good to see you. And let's see here. Gen X Silver Stacker says, had no luck with Bitcoin buying metals and mining stocks. Has been smooth. All right. Yes, indeed. Been smooth. Watch the miners. We'll see what happens here. Linda Chick says, I love your video, Sal. Thanks so much. I got my 2025 silver mint set, including a 2025 S penny. Guess that's all she wrote. Well, congratulations. Yes, indeed. They're going for good money. Tiger Stacker. Good to see Tiger Stacker. Thank you so much for the super chat. He says hello to everybody. Hello to you. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Appreciate you. Check out his channel. The great Tiger Stacker. He's got his own emoticon here, by the way. Everybody put the Tiger Stacker emoticon in. Yes, indeed. Let's see here. Okay, very good. Let's see what the markets are doing right now. Boom. Now silver's up 29 cents. Up 36 cents. Look at that. Man. Wow. It's up almost 0.75% to $50.96. We may see $51 silver tonight in this broadcast. Wow. Gold is now up over $4,100 an ounce to up $19.40. Palladium has now moved up $1 after being down $10. Platinum is the only metal that's behind, and it's only behind by $2. There it is. Wow. There it is. Hello, Keyhole. Good to see you. Honkaloogie. Thank you. 499 super chat. Appreciate that. Market seemed VO go up after you sign off. Yes, I think that's partly Honkaloogie because the I think it's the Hong Kong or the Shanghai markets open there. I think we're looking at Hong Kong now. I get them mixed up, but I think that's what's happening. Sometimes they move in one direction or another after I get off here. But yes, indeed. Sean Jackson with a 5 spot. Thank you, my friend. We have a little train going on here. Thanks for the info. I think it's going to stabilize, maybe pull back daylight tomorrow, then back up by the weekend. Okay, very good. Well, do you think we'll hold on to $50 silver the whole week, Sean? Be curious to know your thoughts there. Thank you so much. Appreciate the super chats, guys. I normally do push-ups for those on any other night but Sunday, but there's so much going on here. I don't have the time to do it right now, but I'll get you back on that. Thank you so much. Hello, Ron. Good to see everybody. Glad you're here. And we've got gold up $19.40. Silver now up 36 cents here to $50.96. We're going to revisit that here momentarily. It started out a little bit wonky. Up a little bit, then down. Silver got down 22 cents before recovering in a matter of moments. Now way up, or up considerably, rather, in just a few moments of time. All right, very good. Nice. Thank you, Sean. Okay, DNR is here. And now we're seeing a little bit of movement. Platinum back down a little bit. Palladium flat as it moved back to the comments here. We got Truth Seeker says this on the cent. And the last cent struck. Shouldn't we, the people, decide if we do away with the penny? Also, shouldn't we decide if the digital currency comes along? Yes. Indirectly through our representatives. I think that's what would happen to be. All right, very good. Thank you so much. Oh man, thank you, Tiger Stacker. He's trying to start the super chat train again. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that so much. Very good. All right. Oh yeah. Let's see here. Let's press on forward. And we've got this from Michael K, who's with us tonight. I hope Donna's doing all right with dialysis. Pay no attention to the short-term noise. The value of RPMs, they rise big time. I believe silver will be close to $62 by January the 1st, and gold will be close to 4,800. All right, there you go. By January the 1st, that's a big move between now and then, Michael K. It could happen though. I don't rule it out. That's for sure. I think it's possible, but we shall see. I'm thinking some of the holiday traffic for trading may subside a bit, which is why I don't think that's going to happen, at least by then, but it could happen soon after. We'll see. All right. Thank you, Michael K. And Russell Pensiero says this. For crying out loud, let's figure out they manipulated the tape to make it look like the double top on 54 to discourage stacking. That's all this was. Well, we love. I mean, that's your theory. We don't know if that's actually for sure, but the thing is that that double top. I've never heard of it manipulating up. I guess it's possible they could have manipulated up there. All right, let's slurp a little coffee here. All right, let's see here, and we've got Crazy Severe Voz says there's no reason other than paper market rigging. Well, I disagree. It's everybody can have their opinion about it, but there's some people that there's no excuse for any reason why precious metals go down except for suppression. If it goes up, it's a natural market, so go figure. But if you don't know that by now, you need to check your common sense meter. Yep. Well, my common sense meter tells me the exact opposite of what you're saying, and that's just it. So if you're gonna question my common sense, that's fine. But I live in the world of reality. Sorry. Let's see here. All right. No Blinder says I build miniature farms with my silver, and now building a town. Interesting. All right. Have a little fun with your silver. Nothing wrong with that. And George MCG on the elimination of the cent of being produced. It's hard to believe that the cent is done. 2026 is the 250th birthday of the USA. I can't believe they would be included in collector sets. They will be. I said it in the video, George. They will be included in collector sets. No question about that. All right. Very, very good. Let's see here. And let's do a few more comments and we'll get back to the markets here. Hypersonic Bullion chimes in on this market report that we had here recently and says this. If we see Powell move his family abroad, it means he won't drop IR. But he is the Democrat plan anymore. They moved on because they've been thoroughly throttled so far. The IR will drop another quarter point, spot on or sewn in. Depends on if you're a seamstress or a farmer, I guess. Yes, indeed, that's right. Very good. Let's see here. Good to see you guys. Yes. Oh, thank you. Last Boy Scout. I have just a tinge of it left, but I'm not coughing nearly as much. Thank goodness. Thank you guys for your prayers. Feeling much better. Voice does still get a little hoarse from time to time, but it's going great. Somebody has told me about nicotine patches can help long COVID symptoms, so I don't know. But anyways, let's see. Very good. All right. Let's see. And we've got Venom. If prices get too high or fluctuations too great, he says here, there's no one to sell to. A lot of your speculator types are screwed. And already silver isn't that pure, super sketchy, and basically a gamble. Well, just like any market, if something just sporadically explodes in price, I mean, like way high, you're gonna have a hard time selling it. We've already witnessed that to some degree with silver, and I've talked about that ad nauseum on this channel. But anyways, let's see here. All right, where are we at here? Look at this, silver up more. It's up now 41 cents. It is up 0.8% right now. Crazy, crazy town. $51. We've reached $51 here. There we go with silver. Actually, now I spoke too soon. Now it's 50.98, but we were there. 51.02 was the session high. Gold now just under $4,100, up $16.38. Palladium is up $1. Platinum is flat right now. So there you go. Crazy. There we are. What a night here. I tell you what, silver making a little bit of a comeback tonight. And I hope you will partake in my poll here. And if you do, you will be among 348 others that have already voted and think that we might see $54 by Friday. 61% of you believe that will happen. So, and it's quite a possibility. I'm telling you, I can't vote on my own poll, but I actually don't think that's going to happen, believe it or not. I don't think we're going to see it happen again, even with the big pop-off we're seeing tonight with silver. I think there's more room for it to settle and consolidate. But I would like to see silver hang on to $50 for the whole week. I think that would be quite telling. So that's kind of my feelings on it. But there we are. Silver up, gold up as well. The gold to silver ratio narrowing again to 80.57. Still over 80, but hey, we'll take it. We'll take any narrowing as possible as we move on to the next comment here. We've got a hypersonic bullion again. Internet's physical holders are making a massive difference. Buy more and hold. Take it from the hands of these blue-blooded Nepo babies. There you go. Hedge fund babies. That's right. Hold on to the physical. That's right. And we've got this from Pilona. And says this here. Bro, give us old timers a break. We're used to seeing silver get slammed. But what many people are not fully understanding is the acute shortage of global supply that silver has been in the last 4 years. Well, I talk about it in almost every video. Just a matter of time before silver is no longer available. Well, that's not going to happen anytime soon either. At that point, it might be illegal to own and hold, but it would get ugly within 6 months tops. By April, we will see fireworks. Keep this comment pinned. I called it April 2026 is showtime. Well, I would almost be willing to bet you money we're not going to run out of silver by then. But that's another story. I talked about that even very recently. Donnell Jackson with a 5 spot. Thank you so much, Donnell Jackson. Jackson with a $5 super chat. He says, Sal, the GOAT of YouTube channels. Hope you're doing well. Please take care of yourself. Thank you. Am feeling better. Just some residuals of some congestion in the throat, but not much. Not coughing nearly as much, and I appreciate it. And appreciate you guys' patience with me through this. I think next time I feel it coming on, if I get a COVID or even a cold, I'm going to try the elderberry thing. I think that the fluke with the hydrogen peroxide was just that. I thought it worked last time. I may still try that, but anyways. But thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. Definitely better not having to cough as much. All right. All right. Let's see here. And, oh, Maria's not feeling better. I hope you feel better, Maria. Sorry you're not feeling good. Yeah, the throat goat. There you go, Legacy. Yeah, little throat goat. Voice is still not completely back to normal, but one of these days I'll be able to sing death metal again for you guys. And billions of ounces in our hands, the power over their grotesque monopoly. That's right. We hold the power when we have it in our hands. That's for sure. All right, Thursdays seems to be sell days. Yeah, well, Fridays are even worse, but yes, they seem to be. And Matthew Holbrook says, this is just a resting period before it starts to claw its way back up the ladder. And so far tonight, we're witnessing a little example of that, with silver now up 46 cents to $51.05 rather, excuse me, with $50.93 for the bid. That's 12 cents worth of difference between the two, up 0.9%. Gold up $21.90. Very good. Very good. All right. All right. ZFIL has not been sick for a year after I stopped letting corporations abuse me. See, I love abuse from corporations. See, I thrive on that. So I'm surprised I'm not more sick because I love to get abused by the corporations. Very good. Platinum is up 3. Palladium is up 3 as well. So there they are. But everything is in the green tonight. For those of you just joining us, silver fell 22 cents, very near to the open, before just sprouting back up. Oh, thank you so much, Eric C. As a newbie, says thanks for the great resource. Thank you so much, Eric C. I appreciate you so much. Thank you for that. And welcome aboard. I'm glad you're here. Very, very cool. Unfathomable is here as well. Good to see Hobo Bill is with us tonight. He bought more gold recently. Very good. Holding strong at $51.05 right now. Pretty wild seeing it come back here tonight. Matthew also says, I just bought some 5 peso silver coins circa 1948. Congratulations. Mexican silver is very nice. $54 seems to be a problem. It seems to be we can't get above that, but that's all right. We can't vote. Very good. All right, very good. Yeah. I can't vote in my own poll. I've tried it. It will not let me do it. Very good. Let's see here. All right, we've got this here. We've got the random grin here. Says world's greatest negotiator has world record negotiating failure. People just love con artists. Well, at least he ended the Ukraine war in 24 hours like he promised. People love con artists. I don't know why. Well, it sounds like you've got a serious case of TDS. That's Trump derangement syndrome. You should see a doctor immediately to get that taken care of. No, Trump's not perfect. He says some things that leaves me scratching my head. He's unpresidential. I don't have a TSS either, Trump sycophant syndrome, but it sounds like, anyways, but that's beside the point. But yeah, seek help on that. Jared Bowen, I'm still buying and holding. All right, there you go. It's the thing to do. I am as well. Why not make the 3-cent coin again and have a profit, or even leave 2-cent coin either? One will neither profit or stop 1-cent coin. Well, you're not going to make any money making a 2-cent coin. That's for sure. They're going to be probably even more expensive, so they'll never do that. Wayne Watson says here the following. Sal, I've been in the game for way over a decade now, and I have lived the naked shorts and COMEX collusion enough to know that until paper silver is swapped out, we will always deal with the corruption. Yes, to some extent, and that's in every market that has ETFs with it, or trades, you're going to see some of that manipulation. That manipulation, by the way, happens both ways, and I don't rule out suppression to a degree, but anyways. All right. Let's see here. All right, we've got this here from Martinko. So make them out of aluminum like other countries do it. When they go all digital, we will all be slaves. Vietnam is screwed already. Rip Earthlings. Yeah, well, I think that there's just at the point where there's enough of them already out there. I think we've already crossed the Rubicon on that one. So I don't think making aluminum is going to help. You'd have to reconfigure all of the machines. It's too much weight difference. Addicted to menus. Manipulation is fun. There you go. That 54 double top is concerning. All right. Interesting. I wonder why it's concerning. Why do you feel that way? Maybe I'm for a triple top. I'm hoping we'll see it by this Friday. 61% of you hope that as well. But yes, indeed. All right. I'm starting to regret stacking aluminum for the last 30 years. All right. Well, aluminum used to be very rare. Aluminum used to be worth about as much, if not more so, than gold. Hence why they topped the Washington Monument with it, till they figured out how to manufacture it and mine it. All right, good to see Mr. Dreams. Glad you're here. Welcome. Dilly Dog is here. Been a while since we've seen Dilly Dog. You can break through the bondage of slavery if you stack gold and silver in a financial sense in that regard. All right. Let's get over here and see what we've got our way. Ominous Rooster says, I'm hoping someone sold silver in the LCS so I can buy it. What goes in the LCS door and goes out even quicker. Yeah, wow, interesting. So you're seeing that happen there, and I'm not seeing quite like that happen in my area. But anyways, Tucson Bubble with an algorithmic emoticon here. Laurie Smith, and we'll look at the markets again after this. She says, I think history will repeat itself and silver will fall dramatically. I'm still holding onto my core stack. All right, thank you, Laurie Smith, for your thoughts on that. And we may see that, but I think that it'll be a higher floor this time. I really do. And I really think it's going to, if it falls, I don't think it's going to fall much below $40 if it does. I think that's going to be the low at this point. Could be wrong, but that's just what I'm thinking. And I'm still feeling pretty bullish on silver next year, too. Let's take a look at the markets again, shall we? Boom. All right, silver pulling back some of its gains, but still up 38 cents. That's pretty good. I'd say that's really good for silver tonight. To $50.98. It did reach 51.05 there for a little bit. Gold is up $23.20 to 41.05.90. Platinum is up $2. Palladium is up $2. That's right, exactly. And by the way, there's another reason why I would like to see silver fall back in price. But it's a reason I can't tell you until I'm ready to tell you. How's that for being cryptic? You know what I mean? That's a very cryptic thing I just said that has no bearing on anything except it's a precursor to something that could be coming or may not be coming. It just depends on how it works out. You know what I mean? That's an even more vague statement I just made, even more cryptic. But it does have meaning, of which you may know if you're in this live stream tonight, and you can mark this down at this particular timestamp, which is, I don't know, how long have we been, 31 minutes into this broadcast. You can come back and rewind it and say, now I know what Sal was talking about. All right. In the meantime, silver is up 38 cents, up 3/4 of a percentage point, exactly to $50.97. Gold is up $20.40. There we go. Pressing our way through. All right. Let's see here. We've got this here. Martinko. It says, that's right. You know what? I am smug, Matt Wingy. I am so smug. You want to know why? Because I slurp my mug. Here we go. I'm going to slurp my mug right now. Here we go. If I slurp my mug, that makes me smug, does it not? But I'm a happy smug person. You know what I mean? All right. Very good. Okay, Martinko, why would anyone price an item at $1.12 to round up or down if there's no sense? More nickels will be minted to make up the difference and cost the government even more money. And keeping the cent, the government should remove their heads from you know what. Well, I can understand why you might think that, but keep in mind that there's 300 million cents out there, and probably people that are still stacking or still buying using cash will have the pennies or cents to be able to use for those transactions. So there you go. All right. Let's see here. We've got this from Atomic Wedgie. Says here, I don't worry if silver gets slammed. The dollar is losing value every day. The time will come where the banks are going to start failing. That all we'll see and run to gold and silver. You know, we've not heard of any bank failures happen recently. And last time they happened, gold and silver really didn't react very much to that. Kind of interesting, isn't it? All right, let's see here. And let's see what we've got. The Blue Water Stack says, these massive price swings are not good for anybody. Well, I understand. That's true. We have to weather through them. And that's why I kind of look ahead to see what's going to happen in the end. But, yeah, so far, though they're wild price swings, we've been seeing the pullbacks be less and less overall. So, yes, indeed. All right, Tony. Tony says, the banks are not nonstop hammering it. If they weren't short millions of ounces, they won't have this, would never have happened. All right, well, you know, if they're hammered down as to $50 an ounce, they're not winning, that's for sure. They certainly are not winning for the shorts. Lincoln, I've not heard that they're open to it. I think they've got a couple months wait. So they may be taking it, but it's going to be a long time before they can get it. All right. Roy says, stopped by my LCS and picked up 10 Buffalo rounds. They were letting rounds go for $52. My first ever purchase of 50 plus. New World or overpaid. Yeah, it's hard to say. I don't know. At this point, it's very tough to say. Peace -1 on the video from the other day. Let's see over here. It says, the slight drop makes me think just like they do in the stock market. Scare into sell-offs before. Just speculation. All right. It very well could be. Very well could be. Matt Wingy, that's a good question. We need to query Dean R to make sure that he is indeed still a man. We did break that news here, where the confession was made. I know it was hard and tough for him to do, but is Dean R still a man? Hopefully he'll tell us. All right. Jigall says, my local LCS is warming up to me because I keep buying silver rounds consistently. These are exciting times for sure. Almost got to my first goal of 10 rounds. Nicely done. They can't scare my diamond fist. That's right, Elliot Scott. That's awesome, my friend. He's got diamond fist too. We're going to pin that one because we want some diamond fist. Yes, indeed. Way to go. 472 of you have voted in my poll. 62% of those believe silver's going to hit 54 by Friday. And if you did vote in the poll, I hope you would consider pressing the thumbs up in this live stream too. And Legacy is a longtime viewer here. I'm wondering what your thoughts on mining stocks yourself. I have covered some exploratory mining stocks as sponsored videos, and so I've learned a lot through covering those and some of the research I've done on them. And I think that there is some potential there because I think we're going to see more silver mining overall. So I think it's good to do your research on those companies, just like any company that you invest in. And so yes, I would definitely. I'm feeling pretty good about them. And but yeah, it just depends on the nature of how far you want to invest and risk. But yeah, I'm feeling pretty good about overall the miners and some of the exploratory miners. Some of them have some really good background and good management and have the location and all that stuff that's tied to it, infrastructure and everything like that. But do your own research on those companies too and understand the risks that are involved. Okay. Let us get over here to this. We've got the CL Thumb, U.S. Mint's sticking it to the average collector. Have a privy and auction it off. Remember the 2024 gold flowing hair privy, 50,000 plus. Yes, indeed. Yep, and those are for the high-end collectors. I'm with you on that. All right. And Alan McNew says, I seen post 1982 pennies that got melted in a fire. The zinc inside burst out, leaving a copper shell. Yep, I've heard of that happening too. You're right. And Mako cheers. Stackers beware. I took some silver bars to cash in at my local coin shop. Hold on a second here. And where I bought them, they told me they require 15 days to transfer the money back into my account. Now it's already 1 month and they still having an excuse for the delay. I might need to go to the police if there's nothing next week. So anyone cash in small amounts and demand cash right away. That is very strange. I'm not sure. That is very weird that that's happening. Thanks for letting me know. I guess it's unusual to your area in Macau, but thank you. All right. Let's see what we've got here. Elon Trump says, my greatest fear is not being able to sell any of my metals when I need to. I hear it. This is why you should diversify even from within precious metals. Eagles will always sell for the most part. There are very, very rare exceptions, but my experience is shops will always take silver eagles or the coin of your realm if you're in a different country. Usually, most always, they will take that. So I recently experienced this exact fear came to light. I can only get offers for $10 back a spot for less because nobody is buying it. That's probably constitutional that you're talking about there, and that's the kind of silver to actually stack is whenever they're doing that. Very good. All right, let's see here. Mojave Gold, yeah. Don't use ad blocker. The only reason why you have you don't have the live stream does not have mid-roll ads, so you should only see it one time when you skip it. But don't use ad blocker because that hurts the channel. If you use those things, it's very easy to skip an ad. Very easy to skip those ads. So don't use the ad blockers if you're if you're watching your favorite YouTubers, because this is how this is what supports our work. All right. Very good. All right. Let's see here. Thank you for calling it a cent. The plural of penny isn't pennies, it's pence. All right, interesting. All right. Yes, thank you. That makes sense for pence. All right, let's see here. We've got Girl Afraid says, no green today. Everything was clocked. All right, everything was clocked. It sure was. But what is it doing tonight? It is up. It is up. It has pulled back some of its gains, but it is indeed up tonight. Silver's up 33 cents. 3/4 of a percentage, not 3/4, 2/3 of a percentage point up, $50.93. There's some resistance at $51. Now it's up 36 cents. Gold is up $22.70 at 41.05, cresting that $41 an ounce. Yes, indeed. So there you go. All right, very good. And platinum and palladium are also both up as I slurp this coffee. And JM Unleashed is here. Good to see JM Unleashed. Welcome. Check out JM Unleashed channel. Great guy, great member of the community here. And Silver Heist is here too. He posted another great video with a thought exercise on perception of losses and gains in silver. All right. Justin Sartain with an algorithmic smile emoticon here. Thank you, sir. Always appreciate that. Novus Keamundi says, the metals are signaling a warning about the U.S. dollar. Yes, it very well could, but the dollar strength is actually up. I think the whole entire system. I think it's the whole world. It's not just the dollar that they're signaling there, but yeah, that is a part of it for sure. Four Wheels from Rob says here the following. Right now, my stack is worth twice as much as I had paid for it. It's a diamond hands it is. Well, don't just have the diamond hands. Four Wheels from Rob. Get yourself some diamond fist. Oh, yes. Yes, indeed. All right. Let's see here. Very good. Let's see here. Well, we've got pressing forward with the next comment as we peruse our way through the broadcast here tonight. We've got Bill Strauss. Nothing has changed. The government will spend dollars quicker now that they have reopened. Yes, they sure will. That's for sure. And we really need to cut back on spending. I wish Trump would do more about that. I mean, I know he's for the big beautiful bill. There is some of that, but some of that doesn't happen until later, and it's kind of more watered down. But anyways, all right. All right, let's see here. JSL 5570. I started saving the copper cents from my change in 1982. I have about 6 coffee cans full, around 110 pounds. Wow. Although I kind of find it hard to believe that 6 coffee cans weigh 110 pounds full of cents, but I could be wrong. Maybe they're very, very big. Maybe they're very, very big coffee cans. I don't know. Let's see here. Oh, yeah. Bart Jones on this video here. We're going to get to some of today's videos here in a moment. Thought at about 8 p.m. silver is up over $1 again after it's dropped during the USA's trading time. I'm not sure what market is open now, possibly Europe and China. Yeah, well, it depends on where you're from. But, yes, it basically stayed down. But yes, indeed. All right. Let's see what we've got here. Slurp a little bit of coffee. And then we'll get back to the markets here. We're going to do one more comment, then we'll look at the markets. I was today old when I found out penny was not what they are called. All right. Very good. All right. You learned it. There you go. And we can see here that the markets are still in the green, but they've pulled back slightly from the session highs. We're back below $51 again, but up 35 cents to $50.94 in the ask price. For silver, gold up $20.60 to 41.03. There it is. There's the moves tonight. Platinum is up 2. Palladium is up 3. Very, very good. Let's press forward and see what we've got here with this from Silver Hoarder about the cent video that I did. Let me get over here. Need a fresh, clean slate to make this thing happen. Lately, with the price of the metals and signs like the penny going away, has many thinking of cryptocurrency and how we might be moving in that direction. I want to buy into it, but FTX and thoughts of 20-something, old Sam Brinkman-Fried, and Caribbeans driving around in Lamborghinis makes it really hard to choose which one. I know Sal is on his game with the metals, but does he buy into crypto? If so, which one? Well, Silver Hoarder, I don't. I used to have Bitcoin. And one of the run-ups, I sold it for an ounce of gold, 2 half-ounce gold eagles. I got out a long time ago. I know had I waited, it would have gone up even more, but I don't mess with any of it. None of it. Yes, indeed. All right, Finn Rash says it will make wild swings for a while, then explode in 2026. Very well, it could. That's a possibility. And Wicked Sticky Flowers, awesome. This is on the video that I posted the other day here. Awesome. I knew that's a good marketing strategy with the wallet. I'll get one now and try to fill it in time. There you go. Nice. Yeah, they're cool wallets from Summit Metals. Thank you, Wicked Sticky Flowers. Matthew Holbrook says this. I question the fact that China moving away from the dollar. Just recently, China purchased $119 billion in U.S. treasuries because of the lowered interest rates, making it cheap money. They're currently sitting on $3 trillion. Why would they try and devalue your own holdings? There's something amiss in this equation. I think gold is being consumed based off the U.S. government's revaluing the price. Yeah, well, but good point there. I don't know. I had not heard that they bought that much treasuries. All right, very good. Let's see here. Silver Hair Stacker's with us tonight. Good to see you, Silver Hair. And we've got Rubazar 891. Let's see here. It says this. Question. I read recently there's a volcano in Alaska releasing 6K of gold a day. Is this true? And does it get mined from the obsidian? No, I did a video about something about gold being in the, but I know it's not that much. I've heard there was some. In fact, I don't even really question its validity. It probably would have been a much bigger story than that, but I actually did cover that on this channel. But I don't know. I don't think that's true. I'd almost be willing to bet money that's not true. Jigay 44 comes in with this and says, interesting, Germany is the second largest holder of gold in the world, and China is number 5, and third Italy, and 4 France. With Taiwan's holding, China could shoot up to third. Well, yeah, I don't know that Taiwan holds gold itself. I don't know. I've not seen any information about that. But anyways, let's see here. Oh, yeah, let's see here. And let's get up to this comment from Peapod, otherwise known as Pamela Rice, who's cooking right now. And this is on this morning's video. And China's curtailed silver exports to the USA from Google AI. China included silver among other materials like rare earths and tungsten that require specific licenses for exports to start in 2026. But go USA, yes. And that may be part of the reasons why, as I mentioned in this video, there's a two-tiered approach to what the big change is for silver in the United States. And I think Peapod is touching on one of that, which is why we might see it happen. Jay Malise says Taiwan has significant gold reserves, which are held by its central bank and ranked 12th globally. Interesting. But they're not an actual nation, are they? I know they want to be independent, but they're technically a part of China, so that's interesting. Wow. 12th global in the first quarter of 2024 with 423 tons. Thank you for that information. Appreciate that, JM Unleashed. Very interesting. That's why I'm glad I got you guys here. You can research some stuff to check it, but that's very good. All right. Spooch3129 says this. Welcome to the age of miners. They should bring all the big consumers to Washington and tell them there'll be no silver available under $500 an ounce. When the Pentagon squawks, tell them to line up like everybody else. People, it's the only real money, and they are blowing it up. Yes, indeed. All right, thank you. Very good. Let's see here. Yep. Yep, you're right, Patrol. The Chinese people are not the Chinese government. There is a distinction there indeed. You're exactly right. And let's see what the markets are doing right now. Silver now up 30 cents tonight. 30-cent silver right now happening. Sell Mortimer Sell with a $4.99 super chat. Thank you, Sell Mortimer Sell. It says to paraphrase Charleston Heston, they will take my stack from my cold, dead diamond hands. Peace from Eugene, Oregon. Well, I like to think of it this way. They will take it from the cold, dead diamond fists, because you're holding on to it tight. Thank you so much, Mortimer Sell. Great quote. You're exactly right. Very good. I remember when Charleston Heston said that. Very, very cool indeed. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. And so here's where the market's set tonight. Gold is up $17.60 tonight, back above $4,100 an ounce. Silver was above 51 earlier. It's up 30 cents now to $50.89. Platinum is up 1. Palladium is up $2. So there they are. The market's moving indeed. All right. Very, very good. Interesting night for the markets as we watch them closely here. Moving the upside, recovering from their losses on Thursday and Friday. All right. Let's get back here to the comments to see what we've got here. Jesse J Studios with the Diamond Fist. That's right. You got it, brother. We got to have Diamond Fist. And Tim Lee says here, they cannot and won't be able to keep up with demand. The damage is done and the short keeps coming. These dips are now nothing but a great buying opportunity. Exactly. They sure are. You are right. A good buying opportunity for sure. Although we may have missed it when it went down 22 cents. But yes, indeed. All right. But through it all, you hold on to your silver tightly with diamond fists. Okay, let's see here. Peter Poff here says the following. Let's get to this. Move this over here. And he says here, the only real message is industrial demand. That will determine silver prices. Physical silver investment is rather meaningless. Well, I wouldn't say it's meaningless, but it does hold much less weight than the industrial demand. You're right about that. Very few people own silver, and for that reason, they do not alter the price. To a degree, they don't, but they do alter it in the physical market, which is separate than the spot prices. That we have seen play out even recently in more ways than one. But overall, you're right. All right. Steve Hayes says, don't we want less mined? Higher prices means more lower prices, less demand. Unless you're just a collector of pretty things, I want less mined. Nope, I hear you. But believe you me, if they can make money mining silver, they will do it. It will all work out in the end. And so that's why I think it's going to be coming. They're going to need to mine a whole lot of it to meet up with that, to keep up with that demand. And I don't think they'll be able to do it exactly, especially within the next couple of years. But we'll see. We'll see how it plays out. All right, randomology. More silver production means lower prices for the metal unless extra supply is offset by enough demand, like maybe a silver electric battery, which they are talking about right now coming out in 2027 at Samsung. Whoa, this is a rarity. We don't see this happen very often. We have a new honorary citizen, Cosimo Gunero, or Hemeraro. I'm sure I'm not pronouncing that right. I'm trying my Spanish, but anyway, thank you, Cosimo. Appreciate that. Thank you for signing up to be a channel member on your own accord. That does not happen very often. Thank you so much. All right. Yeah, copper is huge there. Silver, I think I mentioned them. I think they're in the top 10 or top 9, I believe. I think I mentioned them. I think they're just behind the U.S., if I'm not mistaken, if my memory serves. But yeah, I think Chile is just behind the U.S. I think. It's in this video here. I talk about it and talk about that list. But anyways, Johnny says, Sal, I just heard that silver is a government-only asset now. Does that mean silver will be illegal for the public to own? Well, you heard wrong. Silver is not just a government asset only. Silver is for the people. If it was a government asset only, that means that we wouldn't be able to have access to it. But the silver market's too big for them to be able to do that. Watching their elections. Okay, yeah, it'd be very interesting to see. Yeah, elections can make a big deal. And by the way, what's going on in Mexico right now could have a big impact on mining. And there is an attempted overthrow of the government there because the president, they say, is in bed with the cartel. So they almost got into the presidential palace yesterday there in Mexico. That would be a big deal if that happens. If there's unrest and an unstable government in Mexico, that's going to have repercussions, I think, in the silver market potentially. Kenneth Flores, man, silver has a nice sound as it drops among the stash. Gold is pretty, but silver is pretty awesome. It sure is. That's right. Larry, crazy that Mexico produces the most silver, but mints the lowest number of sovereign coins. Yeah, I never got that. That is very strange. Very odd that that's the case. You're right. All right. Yeah, good luck finding a 2025. Does anybody have a 2025 Libertad? I'd love to know if anybody has one of those. Let's get over here to this. We've got Willa. The Germania Mint always puts out quality workmanship. They do, that's for sure. You're exactly right about that. Cindy Bartunek says here, let's get over to this. Cindy says, are you proud poor people are breaking? You tell the greatest countries, by the way, you take care of the poor, not by putting the boot to them. I have no clue what that means. What does that have to do with this? I'm not even sure how to even respond to that, because I have no clue what that means. Greetings to Ann's 1293. Good to see you. Pualo also says, I love gold and silver, but don't forget to stack brass and lead to keep the two safe. Exactly right. And I do just that for sure. All right. Let's see here. We've got the JM Unleashed here. It says, fantastic report. Thank you, sir. Always appreciate you watching and your kindness. Love the silver displays as always. The glow-in-the-dark black light piece is super cool. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, had that thing charged up this time. A black light is pretty wild. Turn on your black light now. I think it's a song by the Police, anyways. Should put a black light on a Libertad to see what flows. There you go. Exactly. Maybe the nipples will light up. Silver Heist. That's possible. Can you imagine? I dare not try it, but yes, indeed. We got the Nazero says Kazakhstan, greatest country in the world, and Kazakhstan #1 exporter of potassium. That's right. A little Borat action there. Everybody who reads this comment is invited to Sal's Sunday Night Market Watch live stream tonight at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. And you can only come here if you follow along and read this comment as I did. All right, otherwise you're there. Ridge Runner says, Sal, all right, thank you. Thank you. I'm here. All right, very good. And we've got Shadow banned for days. Chimes in. We'll look at the markets after this and see what the markets are telling us here in a moment. I can't believe silver isn't over $100 an ounce right now. I'm trying to sell things I don't need to acquire as much as possible. But that's the way to do it. Yes, indeed. Sell things you don't need for sure. Yes, indeed. All right, very good. And by the way, if you are here, I hope you will press the thumbs up button. I don't know how many thumbs up we have, but maybe we can get a count here. I'd like to see over 500 tonight if we can. I know we're very far off from that, but I figured if we can get almost 600 votes in the poll, we should be able to get 500 thumbs up on the live stream. But 600 of you, or 599 if you partook in my poll, with 63%, that's pretty steady the whole night, believe that we're going to see $54 an ounce by this Friday. So there you go. Nice. Let's see here. Let's get over here to see what we've got underway. Dina Dean says here the following, and I quote, A Chinese official has apparently claimed China is the world's largest producer of silver. I would not be surprised if he includes doré and concentrate China obtains in Mexico and Peru that is refined in China. That's right. That's possible. They did order a lot of that. Chinese culture is not known for its honesty. All right. Very good. All right. Thank you so much. All right. We only have 264 thumbs up and 600 votes, less than half of the people. And if you can partake in a poll, that means you have the power to hit the thumbs up button too. So I don't get that, but maybe they will do that. Maybe some of the people will catch up and hit the thumbs up button. We'll see. Silver Pug 8. That's one of the reasons why I stopped asking for it. It's like, wow, it's crazy. All right, Silver Pug says here, those ETFs and paper contracts needs to go. Market should only show physical demand and supply. That would be nice. I don't really understand why that is the case, but why they have that, but it is what it is. All right, let's see here. Thank you guys for pressing a thumbs up, for those of you who did. And let's see, we got 315 now, so that's good. And the tribe says, nice on this video. Thank you so much. The one I did just this afternoon about the new discovery about gold and silver proves the theory true. Yes, indeed. Willie Spencer with some algorithmic emoticons on this. Thank you so much. PC Coinstar thought he was first, but close. Yes, indeed. Thank you very much for that. We've got thanks for the ball, Sal. No problem. Joey Lives. Appreciate you watching, my friend. Mr. E, everything's only worth what somebody will pay for it. That's exactly right. And we've got this from Finn Swede. Says this. It's very CCP of China to be the large producer and then turn around and sell at 30 gram while every other country is aware and sells a full ounce. Yeah, I know. It's crazy. And you're right. It is very CCP of them for sure. Oh, yeah. Let's see here. I play ESPs almost exclusively, but I've gotten a couple Schecters lately. Mark Bernard. All right. Angel Eyes. Thanks, Al. I didn't get notified. Going to reset it again. All right. Well, thank you. Yeah, sorry about that. YouTube sometimes is offhanded, but definitely press the thumbs up button and the notifications bell if you haven't done so already. And we've got Maria says here, cryptocurrencies are more dangerous than paper. At least you can see the paper. In crypto, you never see it. Invisible money based on beliefs is the sound that's lying politicians. We all know the promise that's a comfort is a fool. They now want your ID so the government can defraud you. BlackRock and Vanguard don't care about you or your 50-year mortgage designed to be gullible. Why? Because it's designed for the zombies who refuse to think. Hold on to what you got and keep being engaged. Every problem has a solution. Yep. Physical is really the most trusted way. I mean, obviously people have different feelings about cryptocurrencies, but I think it's a good idea to diversify into some sound money while you're at it, for sure. Again, another fascinating vid. Thank you so much, Defender. I appreciate that. Let's take a look at the markets now, shall we? All right, silver pulling back from some of its gains earlier in the night. It is still up, though, up 28 cents at $50.88. Gold up $13.60, back below $4,100 again. So there it is. Okay. Amazing move here with the precious metals tonight, but we can at least be happy that silver is holding on to $50. Indeed it is, for sure. Oh, yeah. Let's get over to this, see what we've got moving through with more comments. We have got Bozo, 1957, says here, I'm already in use for trade, but I'll bet early government thousands of years ago fixed the value of gold and silver to facilitate payment of taxes. Yes, indeed, they sure did. They want to get that tax money, that's for sure. You are right. All right. Let's see here. Oh, yeah. Let's see what we've got here. Golden showers. There you go. Says happier than ever. And we've got this from Shine. I bought silver butt plug, 5 ounces. 2 naughty comments. and right after one another. All right. Thomas Campbell says Kazakhstan is the best financial position compared to any other nation on the world. Their gold holdings to debt ratio is unparalleled. I have to look at that. Interesting. Fascinating indeed. I know they're a big holder. I think they sold off a bunch, though, too. Possum Catcher with a $1.99 super chat. Thank you so much. Holding all my silver with, wait for it, Diamond Fist. Way to go, Possum. That's the way to do it, brothers and sisters. Hold on to your silver with Diamond Fist. Yeah, we love it. Thank you. That's awesome. In fact, spread that message to other channels and you comment on it. Say, I'm holding on to my silver with Diamond Fist. We want to get the word out there. It's not just diamond hands. You got to squeeze that silver with your fist. You have your own silver squeeze, and you got those diamond fists going on for sure. There you go. You have diamond fists are better than diamond hands. That's right. We take it a step further here on the Salivate Metal channel and the Salivation Nation. And yes, indeed, Tony T with a $1.99 super chat. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate that so much. All right. Fathom that said with an algorithmic emoticons on this one. Thank you so much. And Adam Reelt with a $2 super chat. Deport Mark Levin. Oh, well, thank you, my friend. Not a big fan of him, but I think he's an American citizen from what I understand. And, yeah, indeed. All right. I mean, I agree with him on Israel, but I don't think he should have mentioned those private texts with Tucker Carlson. I think that was a little bit low for him to do that, but I like Mark Levin otherwise, or I like his views. He can come across as a little bit brash, but I do like his views. But anyways, all right. Very good. He worked in the Reagan administration, actually, back in the day. I forget which department he worked under, but anyways. Sean, he says, thanks, Sal. The Germania is beautiful. The coins and the rune. I've used runes in some of the knife sheath styles. Made a custom Damascus rune carving knife for a woman once. Runes are cool. That one is sure. Thank you. Very cool. Nice. Glad you enjoyed that. Very cool. And let's see here. We've got Carrie Taryn praying for us. There you go. Thank you. Carrie Taryn. Very, very cool. Yes, indeed. Richard Metcalf. Awesome history lesson, Sal. I appreciate it. There are way more ancient history than the books you and I read in class. Yes, indeed. Exactly. So much we don't learn in school. That's for sure. You are right. Bobby Wilson says, stay strong and stay safe. The truth will set you free. Be blessed, be blessed. There you go. Exactly. Eyes wide open, not eyes wide shut. That's right. Very good. And let's see here. Oh, yeah. You guys are great. Appreciate you guys being here. Good crowd with us here tonight. And we're going to look at the markets again here just in a moment. Let's see here. Cool video. Thank you, Robert Tolmer, on the video that I did about the new discovery with silver. A little history lesson here. All right, look at this. Platinum group metals are down tonight. They are down $4 for platinum, 1,547. Palladium down $2, 1,419. Silver's up 22 cents now to $50.81, pulling back its gains. It was up to 51.05 earlier. And gold is up just 0.24. So there's some pressure on the markets right now. But indeed, they're still up. So there it is. All right. Let's see here. Michael Diano. It says, real talk, love it, and with fire. What actually changed my trading wasn't fancy. Okay, I think this is a scam comment. Yes, it is a scam comment. And once in a while they get through here, but we try to get rid of those things when we can. Whoa, oh man, Robert Brudoin, thank you so much. Canadian $10. Thank you for keeping folks sober. When most say sell, sell, keep your wealth in the diamond fist. What do you think is the nicest Canadian mint coins? Thank you, Robert Boudin. Burdoin. I'm sorry, Robert. That's right, and well said. And I agree. The Canadian Mint makes so many amazing coins. I actually like the pulsating maple. Um, that's probably one of my favorites. In fact, for your super chat, I'm gonna take a pause here, and as soon as I get my mouse back, I'm gonna show you something. Um, if I can find the video that I hope you will check out, Robert, because I think this is probably my favorite Royal Canadian Mint coin. But it's very tough because I love the PA4 stuff too. But I love this design. Um, if you type in pulsating, there it is. If you type in pulsating, you will see this pop up here. I did this 5 years ago. The 2020 pulsating maple leaf 2-ounce silver coin. I showcase it there. Really, really cool coin. I'm backing out. It's obviously I don't think it's available anymore. If it is, you can probably find it in the secondary market. But it's a really cool coin. I love the look of that coin. That's probably my favorite. But there's so many cool stuff that the 2012 5/9s maple leaf gold coin is also very, very nice. I just recently got another one of those in the channel, but that's a gold coin. That's probably my favorite silver coin. So I hope you will check that video out. But thank you, my friend. Tiger Wood 4419 chimes in with this. He says, it goes back further than that. The Anunnaki came to Earth in search for gold. They bred with lower hominins to create us humans that they could have slaves to mine in what is now South Africa. Interesting. All right. A little mythology thrown in there. All right. We'll take it. Very good. Oh, yeah. Very good. Where are we at? Let's see here. Justin Sartain with a thumbs up on this. Thank you, sir. Well said, Sal. God bless. Thank you so much, Blue Water Stacks. Appreciate that very much. Matt Bindner with an algorithmic emoticon on this. Thank you so much, Matt. And 90% Junk Silver agrees that it does pay to diversify. Indeed, it does. Your assets. The primary benefit is reducing risk and volatility in your investment portfolio, which can lead to more stable long-term returns, even though it may limit short-term potential. Gains from every single investment like Bitcoin, silver, and gold are a smart asset. That's right. It's good to be diversified, even from within the precious metals. We learned that in this latest bull market, by the way, for sure. Yes, indeed. We have learned that the hard way. Not all silver is the same. All right, EVOM777 in Genesis speaks of gold being good, and this is before the fall of man. Silver is first mentioned in Genesis 13:12 in regards to Abram's wealth. Mankind has used to gold and silver since its inception, and has always been a basic knowledge of how to refine them. That's why when you hold a piece of gold and silver in your hand, you instinctively know you're holding wealth. That's right. Well, I remember Genesis was written many, many years, probably many hundreds of years after the beginning, maybe thousands of years actually. But Abram and as far as gold or silver being mentioned there, that's probably right around the time frame we're talking about, or maybe a little bit before. I'm not sure, but anyways. All right. Willa, I suspect if we could find clarity in precious metals, we would find people were interested in them since our first encounter with them. Yes, I think so. True. It's just widespread and documented knowledge of it. Philly Beef says, Solomon, king of Israel, adorned the temple in silver and gold. Fascination is how people across the world adopted this rare space dust as money. All right. Yes, indeed. Very true. Oh, yeah. Very good. And let us press on forward and see what we've got here with more comments in this broadcast tonight. We're going to answer a few more, then we're going to get back to the markets. Appreciate you guys sticking with me here tonight as we continue to monitor the markets as they open up. And as we press on, we've got this comment from Good to Goatski Good to Go Ski says here. Let me do this. He says, Sal, have you heard of regular people suffering with hyperinflation using silver coins as their national currency crashes? I read an article about a few years ago that Venezuelans are using gold flex. Any recent news of these folks using silver coins or rounds to get by? Are there any articles you can point me to? Well, Good to Go Ski, I've actually covered that very story about the gold flex. But probably there's somewhat of a media blackout in Venezuela. And so probably it's very tough to really know exactly if they're using silver yet. But yes, indeed. All right. Another day, I'm actually slurping on Folgers Instant Decaf. I've had to go to decaf. And so it's very rarely that I do some of the brew stuff. But yeah. Good stuff here. Still good, but it's a different taste. But I am getting the taste of coffee back. I'm starting to be able to taste chocolate again and starting to taste coffee again. And water isn't bitter anymore. Thank goodness. So we're getting it there. All right. Silver heist. Fascination with gold and silver go back further than we thought, and we'll go further in the future than we can imagine. Exactly right. Truer words are never spoken. Exactly right from Silver Heist. So with that, this is a good time to wait for it. Silver. And man, it's getting iffy about silver. It went down 2 cents since I refreshed it. Now up only 15 cents tonight to $50.75. Platinum down 8. Palladium down 7. Gold only up $3.70 tonight. So there you go. Very good. And yes, indeed. So that's what we're watching here. Gold and silver are clawing back, or they're losing some of the gains tonight. It could be possible we might see them fall again. I don't know. It's been sort of a steady climb. We did see silver reach as high as $51.05 earlier in the night. And gold went up to $41.07. So there's where we're at right now. So we'll keep an eye on it, but we could see them go negative again. But you have partook in this poll. And if you do partake in the poll, I hope you will consider pressing the thumbs up button as well. There's 662 of you that voted, with 63% of you who feel that we'll see $54 silver by the end of this week. And if you did partake in the poll, I hope you will consider pressing the thumbs up button. We're trying to get to 500 thumbs up tonight. If anybody could tell me how many thumbs up we have, I'd appreciate it. Would love to know. So if you're here, I hope you will consider pressing the thumbs up button. Believe it or not, there's enough people here that are signed in under their account names that if they were to press the thumbs up button, we'd get there in an instant. Literally, we'd get right there in an instant if you all did it. Press the thumbs up button. So, very good. All right, let's see here. Let's get back over here and see what we've got with some of these comments recently. Michael K., I have fascinated with since 1962. See you in 5 minutes. All right, thank you, Michael K. Littlefoot with the diamond fist. We love it. Thank you, Littlefoot. You were the man. 364. Okay, so we got a little ways to go before we get to 500. Can we get to 400 first, and then we'll get to 500? I think there's enough people watching right now that are signed in under the YouTube account. We could get there in an instant, just like that. I would love to see that happen, but I don't think it's going to. CA213 fan, but Egyptians were not using refined gold since 3000 BC. All right. Did not know that. Let's see here. Dennis says, thank you, Sal. Thank you so much. And Silver Honda, are you going to make holiday, Thanksgiving, and Christmas commentary video in relation to gold and silver? I really enjoy those types of major holiday videos. Yes, probably will. I usually do that. Groot Williams says this, when the first aliens planted humans on the earth like peas and carrots, they got in spaceships plated in gold and silver. All right, there we go. And Billy Smith says, I think the Bible says something about gold and silver and value. I'm going to check that out. And indeed they do. It's mentioned over 400 times for both metals. Thank you, Pamela Rice. She thumbs up and then watch. Thank you. I am worried, Joey Libs. I'm worried because I want to get 387,000 thumbs up. I don't know if you can do it. Bill Soderquist. People's conceptions of money can be altered, but real money is eternal. There you go. Exactly right. Hieronymus Draco says this. When such elements of which the world denotes and defines unidentifiable support beams of culture, both physically and philosophically, are representative in gold and silver's case of the sun and the moon, alpha and the omega, beginning and the end. Then it stands for a reason that they are so important that the culture that they will both be both the beginning and end of all arguments. Money talks, BS walks. That's a good point, for sure. Mr. E with 5 quid. Thank you, my friend. I've had a bunch of silver 1-ounce cocoa nuts. I enjoyed holding on to them. Now I'm older. I want to hold my gold coconuts. There you go. And that is actually very well summed up kind of the progression of a precious metal stacker. Typically, as stackers get older and they accumulate enough silver, they move to gold. That's a natural transition. Yes, indeed. Thank you. Adam, again, thank you so much. He is working as a handyman and taking night classes for my electrical license. My teacher wants me to work for his company. I'm torn by friendships. Wow. Adam, that is quite an opportunity. That would be great, and I hope you can do it, and I hope it won't mess up any friendships that you have, but congratulations. You're working hard, and you're doing a great job, and that is awesome. You're taking yourself to the next level, taking those night classes. That is very inspirational, I'm telling you. That's amazing. Well done, sir. Very proud of you for doing that. That's what America is about. He's working hard. He's got a chance to better himself and his family. That is great. Wow, those kind of stories just inspire me for sure. Yes, indeed. Cuckoo for coconuts. That's right, exactly right. Very good. Okay, let's move on to the next comment here. Freedom Spirit says, nice stone spheres, almost as nice as your gold and silver. Thank you. Yep, I try to show those every once in a while in a video. BTS Tech, once they have enough silver, Elemental Cells says with over 2,000 ounces of silver. All right. Once they have enough silver. Yes, indeed. Yeah, and you know, it may be different for each person of what that silver amount is going to be. And you don't always run out, but just in comparison. You know, for instance, if you have 900 ounces of silver and you only have 1 ounce of gold, well, you're not you very high gold to silver ratio personal. Rad Rob, the economy naturally evolved without government interference. Imagine that. That's exactly right. And it does. All right. Let the economy be what it is and evolve. All right. Very good. Let's press onward up here. We'll answer 2 more comments and we'll get back to the markets again here. We have the cranky one. Says, well, once again, doesn't this prove biblical accounts like the golden calf and Baal worship idols and the like? Yes, indeed, it does. That's right. It does prove that too, for sure. Yeah. Let's see here. And so that's exactly right. Thank you, the cranky one. Appreciate it so much. Let's get back here. See if I can get my things happening here. Okay. Dean, 1541. Let me just get over to this. Let me just continue with this. He says here, Alaska is almost the promised land for miners, except so much of the state is truly remote, with no roads and no power. And in some areas, there's no drinkable well water, and you either ship water or collect rainwater. And in much of the state, weather can be challenging. When I was in Alaska, there was a platinum mine with rich ore. It was so remote that all the ore had to be flown out by a bush pilot. Not all the doré or concentrate, just the ore. It was rich enough to pay for everything, including the pilot, who was $80 an hour when he was on standby, which means she was not flying and was just waiting around. The cost of flying depended on the plane she used, which with the mine I think was her boyfriend's de Havilland Beaver, a great plane with a very high cargo capacity. It was something in southeast Alaska. The mine was not very well known. I think the owners wanted it that way. Interesting, Dean. Interesting story indeed. All right. Very good. And let's get to the markets again and see what we've got here. All right, gold and silver are trying to fight against a little bit of a downturn they had there. Now silver's up 20 cents tonight to $50.80. Gold up $6 to $4,088.70. Platinum and palladium are still in the red. Both of those metals are, with platinum down $5 and palladium down $4 as we trek and keep an eye on what's going on in the markets here tonight as we continue to press on. Yes, indeed. What a Sunday night market watch. We started out with silver being down 22 cents, and now it's up. So very good. And all right, let's see here. Mr. Dreams, by the way, if y'all tell me how many thumbs up we have. Do we have 400 thumbs up yet? Have we reached that goal before we hit 500? Hopefully we can still get there. I came out with this little prayer for all of us. Divine light, source of all wisdom, open my heart and mind to your guidance. That's Jesus Christ. Show me what is hidden, reveal what is true, illuminate the path I am meant to follow, protect me from all greed, etc. All right, very good. Yes, indeed. In the name of Jesus, we pray. Amen. All right. Let's see here. Let's press on. We have 400. We've reached 400. Exactly. Thank you, Jay Monlise and Mark Bernard. We need only 100 more. We can do it. You guys have the power. If you've partook in this poll, which we have 684 votes there, 64% of you think we'll see $54 by the end of this week. That's Friday. Then you can press that thumbs up button this broadcast. We might get 500 tonight yet. Del Alexander, what about the Egyptian pharaohs? They understood gold more than 5,000 years ago. Yes, indeed. True that. True that. And let's see here. We've got Danco. I would suggest, but yeah, I mean, that's just it. It was basically more the powerful and wealthy had it. But he said, all right, have a good night, CCT. Thank you so much. Appreciate it for you being on tonight. Thank you, CCT. Check out his channel, Cyber Curtain Twitcher. So Danco, I would suggest not to melt the 1 cent. Just hold it. It will become worth more in the future. It will be metal and predictable weights with a value that can be used to pay for items worth less than a piece of silver in an SHTS situation. Very well could be. Yes, indeed. With gold being the first metal man ever knew, not surprising. All right. Well, I think the Bronze Age, too, was probably the bronze copper was probably the first metal man ever knew. But anyways, I digress. All right, let's see here. And let's refresh this and see what we've got popped up here. For a few comments, we've got trust me on this. The night before, we hit $54. 50 today. We lost about $2, but I think that has to do with the stock market, most likely people selling off positions to cover margin and to buy the dip. Keep your hand strong, brothers. We're going to hit 60 by the end of December. All right. All right. Very strong prediction. Excuse me. By the way, that sneeze you just heard, this is some breaking news because I just broke wind as I sneezed. It actually pained me a little bit. Yeah, that does not happen every day, but it happened right now. Mark this time down. 87 minutes into the stream. There was a combo there with a sneeze and a breaking of the wind, a little flatulence that does not, wait for it, it does not have any odor to it at all. So it's on the up and up. That's right. It was a sneeze fart. That's right. That's the technical term for it. But it happened here, and it happened without any kind of nasal repercussions. That's right. Exactly. Yes, indeed. And for this 27-year-old, I'm telling you, this doesn't happen very often. All right, this story makes sense, says Bluetooth Play. Thank you so much. I like to make sense. Not to produce. It'd be illegal for me to make sense, but for me to make sense, it definitely would be doing it. All right. Jesse J Studios, everything was down today is what I will contribute to dropping crypto and precious metals today. I wouldn't make anything of it, just a dip, yes. Well, it may not be, and so far we are seeing it come back alive. Now, silver is up 22 cents, up 23 cents now to $50.82. Gold up $4.10 to $4,086.80 as I finish this coffee right here. Here we go. Now I'm going to put in our chaser here. All of it, putting it in there. We're going to make this thing happen. Very, very good. Count Trumpula is here. Good to see you. Oh, yeah. Let's see here. Bitcoin is way down today. Yes, it was down on Friday. Sure was down. Spot 52 and change now. Not down, but up. Well, it's up from its low, but it was still down. All right, very good. Bronze copper tubulcon. I love to collect pure copper from the woods and mines up in northern Michigan. Nice. Nice. Very, very cool. I would love to find some natural copper. That would be cool. And I know the Upper Peninsula has a lot of that stuff for sure. All right. And we got Bozo. Says the gold was down a 0.5% today, while silver was down almost 2%. This is the volatility I don't need in retirement. So I've moved almost completely into gold. Okay for younger ones who have decades to wait for silver to come anywhere close to its inflation-adjusted high, if ever. That's a very good point, Bozo. Extremely good point, and that's another reason why I have decided to move more into gold as well. Yes, indeed. Very, very good point, and very wise, by the way, I will say, too. I don't know if he's still here, but anyways. All right, we've got, wait a minute. Bitcoin and Ethereum got hammered today. Yes, they did. I failed to mention that, but you're right. They got hit hard. Wade Davis says, the Bible says the words of the Lord are pure words, as silver purified in the furnace of the earth, purified 7 times. It's great to see God compares his very word to that of pure silver. Yes, indeed. You're right. Good point. Yes, indeed. All right. All right. Thank you so much, Dean R. Have a good night, Dean. I appreciate you popping in tonight. Tell your son I said hello. Appreciate it. There's Bozo. He's with us. Very cool. Mario is here. Welcome, Mario. Good to see you. All right. Kookaburra Man said, let's go silver for sure. Nice video and thumbs up. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that very, very much. And what do we have going on here? All right, silver pulling back a little bit here now, but still up. It's been up most of the night, except for the beginning. Now it's up 24 cents. So that's kind of shooting back up a little bit here again at $50.84 rather. Gold up $4.60 tonight. Platinum and palladium both down $5 tonight. So there it is. Very, very good. Wild moves we're seeing tonight in the precious metal markets. Gold and silver especially. All right. Anybody have any idea what our thumbs up count is now? We may not make it to 500 tonight. Even though there's enough people that would press a button, we could get there in an instant. But anyways. John Knox says, the U.S. Mint stopped making the penny. Sorry, I meant cent. Finally admitting that they can't afford to waste money on something worth less than the cost to produce it. Inflation's got the dollar looking like a high school report card, mostly zeros. Yes, it's crazy. Exactly right. That's a that's a damning account of what inflation does to us. 416, okay, 416. Can we get to 500 tonight? Thank you, Bill Arrington. Have a good night. Thank you, sir. Can you press the thumbs up button on your way out, Bill Arrington? I appreciate it. Yes, indeed. We got to get, shoot, how many more? We haven't done a goal for a thumbs up in a long time. And I was hoping we'd be able to do that tonight. We need 84 more to get to our goal tonight. I hope we can do it. There's 84 people here now that have not pressed the thumbs up button that are signed in accounts that could do it. Bobby Brown says, back in the day, you needed to be right for people to hit likes. Now you just need to BS and silver, show silver stacks. All right, well, I was right in this video. So hopefully you gave me a thumbs up in this video. Let's see here. Ramazaro with an algorithmic fire. Nice. Thank you. Just got on and pressed it. Thank you so much for doing that. We're at 434 right now. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. 434 thumbs up. Thank you. So we're about 66 away, I think, away now. Is that if my math is correct? All right. Bitcoin, says Johnny B. Yes, indeed. That's right. Bitcoin got hit hard. Kenny Ledford with a diamond fist. That's right. Double diamond fist. We love it. All right. Let's see. Thank you, Tom Sanders. You're the bomb, too. We're at 444. Now we need just, let me see, that's 64, 66 left. We need 66 thumbs up. We can do it, guys. We're getting close. Some people might not know how to thumbs up. Well, if they know how to answer the poll, hopefully they know how to thumb up. Press the thumbs up button down below. You can do it. Oh, yeah. Yes, indeed. All right. Let's see here. We're here. Now we've got, What's Your Prob says this here. Watch what happens tonight. I mean, you can really throw so much paper in a Perduna, right? Silver will never fall below 50, and that means my Christmas prediction was wonderfully wrong. 60 by Christmas, and I'm trusting is a mathematical certainty. Well, sorry, What's Your Prob? No one knows what's going to happen with silver, but it is possible by Christmas, but I think we'll see it fall below $50 again. I don't know when, but I think we're still going to see it. But we'll see here. Very good. All right. All right, we're at 451, says Michael K. We need 49 more. 49 more to get to 500. Can we do that? Can we do that? All right, let's see here. Creek Runner says, hold on until an ounce is equivalent to a day's pay. There you go. Oh, yeah. Can you imagine? That would be wild to see. All right. Let's refresh this and get back over here and see what we've got. Now, silver is starting to make some gains here again. Up 29 cents an ounce to $50.89. Up over a half a percentage point now. Gold up 0.2% to $8.30. $4,091. So there they are. Platinum and palladium are both down, not 5, but down 3 now. So they're recovering some of the losses there. But yes, indeed, you guys are great. All right, Michael K is reporting we're at 455 thumbs up. We need 45 more to reach our goal of 500 tonight. We can do it, folks. So if you've not done that, I hope you will do that. Mr. E with 2 pounds super chat says, Gran used to burp, sneeze, and fart at once, my child. Now, there you go. Now, that is quite a talent if you can do all 3 at once. If you can burp, sneeze, and fart, and maybe cough too, that would be the quadruplex of it. That would be pretty wild. Michael K is reporting 462. We got 462. Nice, thank you. Very, very cool. So we need that is 38 more we need. Nice. All right. Very, very good. Silver now up a quarter, half a percentage point up. Gold up $5.60. Let's see what we've got in the comment section as we go down here and take in some of these. Roller coaster of a day. Bill Arrington has still picked up more ounces a day, dollar cost averaging, and the LCS is getting in the cool stuff. That's right. Nice. Big conversation here from the Lingrush says here, it's a manipulation through the paper market. Dealers have had a hard time getting metal, and yet supply and demand isn't kicking in. There should not be the paper market. Yep. I don't like the idea of the paper market either. It is what it is. Sure. All right. Oh, yeah. Let's see here. Very good. We're getting closer to our goal, folks. We need just about 37 more likes to get to 500. I think we can do it. There's enough people here now that we could get those likes, those thumbs up. So I hope you will consider pressing the thumbs up button if you haven't done so already. Courageous 14U chimes in with this and says the following. When the system goes the volatile to violent, that's when folks will wake up. Thanks for the southern New England coast. Thank you so much. Courageous one for you. Appreciate that. All right. Oh, yeah. Very good. Let's see here. Anita Homebet is here, too. Don't worry, be happy. That's right. Happy Thanksgiving. It's getting close to Thanksgiving, everybody. Indeed it is. John Forney says here, the 10-year and 2-year interest yields rates went up, indicating rate cuts by the Fed are a danger. Okay, interesting. Interesting. Okay. So that's maybe one of the reasons why they pulled off on that. All right, very good. Now, all right, we need 28 more. If my math is correct, 28 more to get to 500 thumbs up. We're within spitting distance now. So if you've not pressed the thumbs up button, I hope you will consider doing so to get us to that goal. We haven't done a goal for a thumbs up in a long time. I figured we'd try it tonight. Bitcoin took a $2,300 hit a couple of days ago. Thank you for that report. And Andrew Waslikas, it's a market sell-off condition for a few days, ending tonight in the Asian markets, by the way. Panic selling will start. Even precious metals will sell off, but they will recover first. T-bills, safe haven for now. Yep, that's true. Very, very true. Oh, yeah. Let's see here. And let us now press on and see what we've got. North Star Stacker. We appreciate North Star. And he says, silver drops, don't sell, buy more. Repeat, you can't go wrong. Being impatient is not the way with PMs. That's right, you got to be patient. For sure you do. Mr. E, thank you so much, my friend. He says, come on, everybody in Sal's Live. Give the OG a thumbs up. Thank you, Mr. E. Appreciate it. Yes, indeed. Michael K is reporting 480. I know that now we just need 20 more. So 20 more folks to hit it. We will get there. When we need a little bit of a cushion too, so maybe a little bit above that. But yes, indeed. Hopefully Bill will press the thumbs up. Thank you so much, Jeff Johnson. Have a good night. Hope you hit the thumbs up on your way out. I appreciate you being here, Jeff Johnson. Have a good night. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it very, very much. We've got John Rodriguez here. Says, forgive my ignorance, but how do they manipulate the market and smash the price down? I see people talk about it, but exactly what is the process in which they do it? Essentially what it is the theory is that these big bullion banks hold all these positions of the silver futures market and the ETFs. And so they sell at a coordinated time to bring the price down. And usually it's after-hour trading. And so they all sell into the short positions. That's what happens. So, yes, indeed. So, yeah. Let's see here. Russell Ream, great day. Need to hold. Yes. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Good day to hold. I see Canadian 1 cent in the pile. I didn't even see that, but many people said that was in there. It's crazy. You should have made note of it and talked about that. Showed it when it done very good. When I mentioned Canada. MO Silver 59. They did that back in 2012, by the way. I got right of the cent. I'm unemployed right now, but I haven't had to sell anything. But not buying either. I could sell plenty of crap that I don't need. I will keep my metal. There you go. That's the way to do it. Hold on to your metal. Sell the other stuff you don't need. Exactly right. All right. Thank you another day. Have a good evening. Good luck filling up the forklift. Hit the thumbs up button the way out if you haven't done so already. Thank you another day. Appreciate it. We're getting closer to meeting our goal tonight. Hopefully we'll get to 500 thumbs up. Dr. Detroit says this. Let me get over here. We need a blank slate for this. You know who they are, and they are just trying their level best to squash silver down with paper contracts. Problem is, just like in the 80s, when silver explodes, all PMs explode. Hang on tight, kids. You're about to see insane moves. 50 is a new 30, thanks for critical minerals designation, among other things. Yeah. Well, I don't know that I would go that far, but I appreciate it. I mean, it is possible. Adam, again. Adam Root says here, if any young guys watching, only way to own a house is to become an electrician or a plumber. We live in a scam economy, but some things are honest. That's true. You're exactly right. Those are good fields to be in. Everybody's going to need that for sure. You're right. And I appreciate that, Adam. Appreciate that very, very much. And good advice indeed. KG says this. Picked up another 11 walkers for $180 last night. Going to put the brakes on buying 90% silver until after the holidays. Need to find a good deal to trade in what I bought for 999 bars rounds. Yes, indeed. Yep. You gotta pace your buying, and there you go. Understandable. All right. Let's see here. We've got Dr. Detroit. PMs do not bribe you to own them. They are what they are. They always will be. That's right. I've always said that they sell themselves. Exactly right. Come on down. CCT has crashed, burning a hole in his pocket. There you go. Amen. Keep on stacking, says Cherokee Cowboy. Wise advice. Consistent advice, too, that he's been giving. Kookaburra Man. That's a good news for sure. Nice video and thumbs up. Thank you, Kookaburra Man. I appreciate you watching, sir. As we refresh these and pull down here and see what we've got. Silver maintaining some strength tonight. It is now up 30 cents to $50.90. 10 cents away from 51 yet again. Gold up $10.10. So they're holding steady tonight. Yes, indeed. And very good. All right. And that means we're getting closer. How many thumbs up do we have right now? We got to be getting close to 500 by now. Hopefully we're getting there. Let's see. So there's, if you haven't pressed the thumbs up button, I hope you will do so. We're trying to reach 500 plus thumbs up tonight. We haven't done one of these campaigns in a while to try to get there. Platinum is down 1, palladium down 2. Now we're back to some of the older comments. Richard Metcalf, silver has much more going for it. I've been stacking longer than some of your viewers' age. I've never been more bullish on silver long term. Diamond Fist. Amen, brother. Yes, indeed. That is awesome. Very good. You guys are at 486. All right, Jay Malaysia saying we got 487. That means we need just 13 more thumbs up to get to our goal tonight. We can do it. Have a good night, Galacrow. I hope you will consider pressing the thumbs up button on the way out. Thank you. Litford is here. Good to see you. We're getting so close to our goal tonight. Hopefully we can do it because we've got way more than double that, or almost double that, with the amount of votes. 744 votes in the poll, with 64% of you thinking we're going to hit $54 again by Friday. So, very good. All right. All right, now we need just 8 more. We're at 492, says Eric C. and JML Least. Thank you, guys. We need 8 more. Can we do it? Can we do it? All right, the Silver Bullet says that Geiger bar is cool. Thank you. Glad you enjoyed that. I have to try different things. That's one of my favorite bars. I love the Geiger. It's really cool. Erroneous Draco says it's always a good time to buy. Sometimes it's just a better time to buy than others. That's right. True that. Adam with another super chat. It says silver has more free electrons than any other metal. That means, that's a good point. That means it's got that conductivity. And it also heats up and cools down more than any other metal. That's for sure. You're right. Very true. Very true. Nice. There's Silver Shelby Stackers here. Thank you for that factoid. We need 3 more thumbs up now. We're at 497. Can we get there? Can we get there? We need to get a plus to make sure we get over the top. Pamela Rice is reporting 500. Nice. You guys are great. Thank you. Can we get like 75,000 more just to make sure we reach the 500 mark? That would be cool. That would be sweet. We've done it. Thank you, guys are awesome. Appreciate you. BA says that sheer horror. We pulled back all the way to over 52. People need to stop whining and get a bit of perspective. Yep, and I've got perspective in this video. But yep, it did pull back, but then it did get below that after the next following day. The poor Bitcoin people today, yes, they're hurting for sure. 501. Nice. We got 501. We got it. Thank you, GeoCube. Appreciate you guys. We got Irvin Piner says, buckle up. They're going to start quantitative easing December 1st. Well, they actually pretty much already started it in some degree. Yes, indeed, they have. They've already started the quantitative easing. M2 money supply is up. We've got Gold Trader. With this, we'll look at the markets again here in a moment. Monday silver was trading at $48. All the markets gave up on some games. Friday will be a roller coaster, not because of manipulation. That's right. Yep, it'll be very interesting to see what happens this coming Friday. As well. That's last Friday. All right. Let's get my mouse back. We've got this from David McKenzie. Could be a Black Friday or stock market, but the metal still has luster. Buy the dip and hang on for the ride. Exactly right. Greg Olson, sweet. I knew it would come down off of to the LCS. It won't be long, and we'll see $5 swings, and we'll see. Well, tonight we're seeing it swing upwards, 26 cents right now. So that's a good sign. Holding on, $50.85 for silver. Gold, $4,089.30, up $6.66 tonight for gold. Platinum down 2, palladium down 2. So there it is. All right. Big moves there we're seeing in the markets. Not huge moves, but big enough moves to see it hold on, recovering some of the losses that we saw earlier in the night. All right. Silver got down as low as $50.25 tonight, by the way. All right. On the penny video, ASMR People says this. I never understood why the Mint chose zinc in 1982. There's a reason when you buy bolts that are zinc plated, zinc corroded fast. It's a sacrificial lamb for the steel. They used to have gone the way of 1943 and made them steel with copper plating. They hold up much better, plus it's a little cheaper. Yes. Yep, exactly. True. A very good point. All right. Yeah, get another 200 in the next 11 minutes. That would be pretty wild if we could do that. Good to see Mark B. Welcome. Robert B. 3214 says here, earlier this year, Barrick Gold changed its name to Barrick Mining Corporation and changed its ticker from gold to B. So I guess the ticker gold did not say unused for long. All right. Yeah. Interesting. Pretty wild. Let's see here. Let me stir up a little bit of the chaser here. Oh, yeah. Greg Olson. The end of production of the cent was actually in June. This is only a ceremony so they could auction off the last 3. Fed video with facts. Interesting. All right. Thank you so much for that. Donald Hauser. Yes, a cent costs almost 4 cents to produce a cent. However, a cent can be in circulation for 60 years, and you only have to mint 1 cent once. That's right, exactly. That's why there's 300 billion out there. Well, thank you, Willie Spencer, for the algorithmic emoticon here. We got SoCal Johnny on this video and says the following. We haven't seen this since last month when it hit its high and immediately got smashed. Gotta love these free and open markets. Yes, it's crazy for sure. It sure is crazy. All right. And let's press through here and see what we've got coming down the pike with the next comment as we prepare ourselves for this. Alien Gray, manipulating the metal, they need to be cheap to enslave us. Yeah, need to be cheap to enslave us. Well, we hold the power by holding the metal. We take advantage of it. Good video. Thank you, Y. Rodriguez. Appreciate you watching. Very kind of you. Groot Williams says, charts and graphs tell us everything and nothing at the same time. Use your brain, trust your gut, and keep stacking. That's right. Exactly. Billy says, I think the price drop was a wee bit associated with today's market crash. Yes. Mentioned that in the video, I'm pretty sure. Jan Bullion, all right, very good. Not sure what you mean by it's down, take advantage, don't see it. Well, JM Bullion does not quote the accurate price of silver. Now is evolution. Trump uses the code name, 17th letter of the alphabet, yes. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. The Q, I think, was a Democrat psyop at the time, but anyways, that's my feeling on it. Greg Skinner, U.S. or crap, half of GB always has been. All right, well, not always, but there's been some correlation there, but exchange rate does not measure strength, by the way, just so you understand. All right, thank you so much, Mr. E. Appreciate your support tonight. Have a good night, Mr. E. All right, Carrie Taryn. Silver has been on this crazy roller coaster ride for the past few weeks, going up and down faster than I can keep up. My LCS has taken his prices out of the display case so he can adjust it as fast as it's changing. These are strange times indeed. Diamond Fist. I won't celebrate until it's over $100 for a few months. There you go. Hold on with Diamond Fist. We have 509 thumbs up, says Silver Shelby. Thank you guys for the thumbs up. I appreciate it very much. Big Grazo. I just read a Kiko article this morning, and the moral of the story: expect a lot more corrections. All right, we may see it. Reluctant Prophet says, I have people that work at Raytheon, and they are trying to push their workers to build missiles at 10K speed right now. Wow, interesting. Wow. And got Jaden the Fright on this, says the following. Let's get to this here. Says, let me get over this. We need to find a blank slate for this. He says, the Pactolus River in ancient Lydia was the source of electrum. To separate gold and silver from electrum, this is done by salt cementation, where electrum was combined with salt, human or animal urine, and brick dust, sealed in crucible and heated. Thereafter purified with gold and remained in a crucible along with silver chloride, which would later be purified into silver. To convert the silver chloride into silver, dissolve the silver chloride in a container of water, mix in some lye to an aqueous solution, and then mix in some sugar. Then collect the precipitated silver powder from the bottom of the container, melted into the silver bullion bars. This allowed the silver coins and gold coins to be minted separately. In ancient Rome, human urine was combined with wood ash to wash clothing and laundries, known as fullencae. Urine was also later used to make salt pepper for gunpowder. So it has a lot of use, and we just waste it away, don't we? Thank you for that information, Jade. Really, really cool. A wealth of knowledge there for sure. All right, folks. Well, it's getting late here. My voice is getting a little bit tired, still not fully recovered. But you guys are amazing. Thank you for being here tonight. I appreciate your kindness and support. Appreciate the thumbs up. If you've not thumbed up the live stream, I hope you will consider doing so. We will be back here on Tuesday. Keep your feet on the stars and keep reaching for the ground. Have a good night, all. Take care. See ya.